Hey, honey.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm having a real problem with this episode. I don't know which playlist to put it into. It's not a recipe roulette. It's not a retro review. It's not one of my nerdy things. It's kind of like one of our bonus episodes, but it's more like a featurette.
Maybe we have a new playlist and put it on Fridays.
Yeah, but what do we call it?
Hey everybody, and welcome to another Friday featurette here on the Board Barista channel. And for once, we're actually doing a special coffee-focused episode this week. Yes, we are reviewing the wonderful Many Worlds Tavern coffee this week. Found out about this coffee company from watching one of my favorite YouTubers who actually inspired me a lot on getting back into doing YouTube, and who also has taught me a lot of my painting techniques. Now, I say I'm a battle-ready tabletop standard speed painter, but Ninjon, man, you are an amazing championship level painter. I am so sad you did not get a golden demon this year, but man, there's always next year. So I was watching one of your recent episodes. Many Worlds Tavern was the sponsor of that episode. So I immediately paused the video, went over to their website, and ordered me up some. So let's crack open the box. Again, paid for this with my own cash, so this is not a sponsored video. This is just a coffee-loving nerd who wanted to try out some coffee made by other coffee-loving nerds. And yeah, a link to Ninjon's channel down below, as well as a link to the Many Worlds Tavern's website. Cut open our box. Oh, man, that is awesome. Like the inside of this box, got the artwork in there. Oh, got a little card on our coffee notes, and we got some stickers. I was gonna sticker bomb my miniature gaming case. Yeah, no, the box art inside, that's beautiful. You know, so many people that just don't make their boxes inside that fun. Yeah, they're right next door over in Houston, Texas. Greetings, travel through magic. Though magic has waned in your world, there is a wonder to be found in the warm brew. May it lift your spirits and refresh your weary soul. This is so cool, and yeah, I could not help but get some little barista cats, you know, because Laura's army is the Meow Empire, her little custom Taos, and yeah, no, so, seriously, the one that's just stuffed inside the Chemix is just the cutest. And then we just got another little company logo kitty. Yeah, so this is the light roast. Yeah, this is the Dragon's Nest Adventurer's Blend. Just gotta cut this open. Some scissors, hopefully. Can't find the scissors, so I'm just gonna use a knife. I'm gonna put this over into our specialty Sunday coffee container. Once I get it opened up, get some ground. Here's that first thing. Oh, that nutty. Oh, I can't even describe. It's just, that is the best smelling coffee. And one of the things I like to do is grab a bean right out of the bag. Nutty, sweet. It's got I'm gonna have to think a bit, like really zone in on that flavor, but that's good. That's really good. Like I would almost just take those and chocolate coat them and just eat those suckers by the handful. All right. So my grinder is nice and labeled. I'm making 12 cups. It's about, about a cup of beans. And I'm going to save your eardrums. Plug this in. Alright, so my brewing method today is I'm using my French press. So you're going to want to leave this kind of coarse. You're going to have a little bit of some of the beans don't get fully cracked when you're using the spice grinder style coffee grinder. If you got a nice burr coffee grinder, these are all gonna be nice and uniform. I don't have one of those yet, so gotta do what we gotta do. But you just want this to be some nice for all my miniature gamers. You're looking for like a little good mix of ground coverage, some medium-sized rocks, some fine sand all in there. The reason is that you coarse grind it is because on a French press you have the metal screen is not as fine as the metal screen you would normally go through an espresso machine or a piece of cloth or paper when you're using a pour over. So you want to have that grind so that way to be coarse so it doesn't go through the mesh, and then you end up with a bunch of coffee grinds in the bottom of your coffee cup, and that's never really good when you're enjoying a really good cup of coffee and you get down to that last sip and you just get that shock of that mouthful of grinds. So keep it coarse for a French press. Let's take your cup of ground coffee, dump that into there. I've already preheated my kettle, brought it to boiling, let it cool down for a little bit so it's off the boil, because you want your water to be at about 180 degrees. You don't want it to be at the full 200. See, the steam is rising right up out of my French press. Fill this up all the way. And we're going to put our top on, but don't push it down just yet. And I'm going to grab coffee cups and the milk. And while I'm pouring a little bit of milk into each of my coffee cups and getting them ready, that'll be enough. Then it'll be time to push down the plunger. If you want a stronger cup of coffee, you can let this sit for a couple of minutes. Just give it a minute or two, let it sit, let all that water do its magic, going in and permeating the beans and extracting and pushing everything else outside to get all that caffeine, coffee flavor goodness. Just let it soak and marinate. That's why I'm rambling a little bit, just to give you a little extra time. Alright, for Laura's coffee, we're using the Klein Peter local whole milk. She likes whole milk in her coffee. For me, I'm using silk coconut. Part of the weight loss process journey I've been going on is actually trying to cut as much fat out of my diet as I can. So, switching over to nut-based milks for my dairy usage to get rid of a lot of that, because regular cow's milk, especially whole milk, has a lot of fat in it, which is good, which is great. You need that when you're making an espresso style drink with some foam milk. Milk gets nice and textured, having all that milk fat in it. That's why almond milk, coconut milk, macadamia nut milk, all those other ones, they usually have to put stuff into it to help it emulsify, because it doesn't have all that good fattiness. But right now, I don't need all that good fattiness. I got all the good fattiness that I need. So, coffee's ready. I'm gonna hand Laura hers. I'm gonna have a cheers. Laura's giving me the thumbs up. Now this is good. like I'm really getting a lot more like a caramel taste to this. Now that I've got the coconut milk in it. But it's you know, it's a lighter roast, so it's got that floral notes from the coffee in it that was having been cooked out in the roasting process. And this is an amazing coffee. And at this point in the whole thing, you know, because we're doing our own promotion with my t-shirt designs. We've got the Enough Whiskey to Make a Pourable Sauce shirt. We've also got a few barista related ones. Those are all in our shop. The link's down below. But Many Worlds, I totally would love for you guys to be the official coffee of Board Barista, because this stuff is amazing. And I love what you're doing with your company. And it really is cool to see a coffee company run by nerds who are making coffee for coffee-loving nerds. So, have a wonderful rest of your day, and peace.